So, even an incompetent guy who could only handle sales admin managed to find another job, huh?
How about dinner together tonight? I found a great place.
What? Why is that incompetent loser with a beautiful vice president?
Yuzuru, I'm a terrible mother, aren't I? I'm so sorry.
Mom, calm down. My family became a single-parent household when I was 10. My mom, usually a driven career woman, would sometimes break down like this. But all I could do for her back then was rub her back and offer a few words. The products you decided to stock are selling really well, Harumi. You have great eye for this. No, it's all thanks to the hard work of the president and the other employees. 20 years later, now 30, I, Yuzuru Harumi, was working for an e-commerce company called Shina HC Market. Shina HC Market specializes in health foods and healthcare products. The company was founded 4 years ago by its handsome president, Riichi Shina, who's 2 years younger than me. Oh, by the way, I found this at a supermarket yesterday. I pulled out a carton of milk tea from my bag. It's a product that was discontinued about 10 years ago, but apparently they recently started selling a reissue. I bought it thinking it was nostalgic. Would you like one too, President? It really is nostalgic. I'm happy, Harumi. Thank you. I'll gladly have it.
Hey, no fair keeping the president all to yourself.
Whoa, you scared me. I bought some for you and everyone else too, Vice President. There are different kinds, so take your pick. She's Vice President Tsumugi Kira. She's 30, same as me. Apparently, she was the president's senior at their previous job, and he invited her to join him when he started his own company.
That's nice of you, of course, but the one for the president felt special, so I was kind of jealous. And by the way, my favorites are those convenience store private brand cookies that cost about 150 yen.
Seriously, trying to mooch off an employee? How pathetic. And Kira-senpai, I'm in Vice President. You're standing too close to Harumi.
We're close, Harumi and I, so this distance is perfectly normal. Besides, if you keep saying things like that, don't come crying to me when Harumi gets tired of you.
What? That's impossible. Harumi's heart is higher than the mountains, deeper than the sea. There they go again. They work so incredibly well together on the job. But when it comes to personal stuff, those two are always at odds, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, 9 times out of 10, they argue when it involves you, Harumi.
I joined this company after leaving my previous job. The relationships within the company are good, and my work is properly recognized. I thought I was happy working here, but...
Never thought I'd find you working here.
His presence, Agaru Omoi's, turned my peaceful daily life upside down. Omoi is an employee in the sales department of our client, Sukoyaka HF Company Limited. He recently became the new person in charge after a personnel change. Actually, he was a colleague of mine in the sales department at my previous job, Kako Health Foods, but we were never on good terms.
Yo, Harumi, still got that pathetic look on your face? Just what I'd expected from someone demoted from salesman to office work.
At my old job, sales performance was everything. And there was this terrible attitude that it was okay to look down on office staff. You shouldn't talk about demotions and look down on office workers. Besides, I asked to work in sales administration myself.
Yeah, you have to say that for appearances. Having an incompetent guy around must be tough for the company.
No matter what I said, Omoi refused to believe me. During my time in sales, my performance was among the top. But he arbitrarily suspected that even that involved some kind of cheating. I heard most of the employees from that company ended up working for exploitative companies. After I left Kaku Health Foods, their performance plummeted when Kakeru Furukawa, a sales admin employee, resigned. Soon after, the company went bankrupt, and apparently many former employees complained about not being able to find decent jobs. but it seems there were exceptions.
So, even an incompetent guy who could only handle sales admin managed to find another job, huh?
I thought Sukoyaka HF was a decent company, but it seems his value haven't changed. First of all, I changed jobs before the bankruptcy, so it's not like I was re-employed. But he probably wouldn't listen even if I told him. Well then, shall we get down to business? Omoi shouldn't have time to waste on idle chatter either. I decided just to ignore his sarcastic remarks and proceed with the work discussion.
I heard about it, Harumi. The person in charge from Sukoyaka HF was rude to you?
After the meeting, I reported Omoi to my supervisor and apparently, word reached the vice president too.
If he's too disrespectful, we'll consider reviewing our future contract.
But he seems to be doing his job seriously, so let's wait and see a bit longer. Besides, Sukoyaka HF's house products have a good reputation, so it'd be a shame to let them go. Having said that, there's absolutely no sign of him changing.
For an incompetent guy, you seem to be doing your job properly. President Shina, Vice President Kira, and the others must have gone through a lot of trouble raising an incompetent person like you. However, in our previous job, under the same conditions, I achieved better results than you. It's only natural, since I'm more capable than you.
Although he's using polite language now, Omoi's condescending attitude towards me hasn't changed. However, since the work is progressing smoothly, and it's not causing me much stress, I decided to ignore it for the time being.
Ah, Vice President Kira.
As he was leaving after the meeting, Omoi suddenly caught out, his eyes sparkling. Apparently, he has a thing for the vice president.
He'll look as beautiful as ever today.
Oh, thank you.
Right now, I'm just an ordinary employee, but I'll surely grow into a man worthy of you. When that time comes, I'll definitely come for you. So please wait for me, Vice President Kira.
Is that so?
Omoi, it's still work hours, isn't it? Shouldn't you be getting back to your company soon? I'll see you out. So shall we head to the entrance together?
What was that? It gives me the creeps.
A few hours later, during a break, as I was giving the vice president a souvenir, the topic of Omoi came up, and she shuddered. Apparently, even if Omoi did come for her, the chances of her going with him are 0.
So, this is what it feels like to be hit on by someone you're not really interested in. Maybe now I understand a little bit how the president feels.
I heard that the president was very popular with his female colleagues at his previous job because of his handsome looks, but... Excuse me, what benefit is there from me in dating you? He apparently repeated this pattern of rejecting confessions instantly, leading to very messy relationships within the company.
Because of that, I was wary of you too at first, Harumi. But now I realize it was just needless worry, and I regret it.
Well, I'm certainly not handsome like this president, so there's no way I'd be popular.
No, that's not what I mean. Thanks to you joining us, Harumi, the company's sales have increased. And above all, I think it's wonderful how considerate you are of everyone.
Smiling at my blank expression, the vice president reached for the souvenir I had just given her.
Thank you for buying these cookies for me.
Whenever I see them now, I can only think of your face, Vice President.
Even so, getting these from you, Harumi, cheered me up. I believe it's the accumulation of all these small things that makes you so charming.
The Vice President offered warm words with a lovely smile. But I couldn't readily accept her words and ended up looking down. I'm not that great of a person, you know. Prying open the lid on bitter memories, I began to speak the words heavy. My mother raised me all by herself for 20 years. But when my mother showed weakness, I couldn't do anything for her. I feel like there were more things I could have said to my worn-out mother. but I wasn't truly able to empathize with her feelings, and I still regret that. My mother raised me alone and even sent me to university. We went through a lot, and I certainly owed her a debt of gratitude, but
you were always by your mother's side, weren't you, Harumi? I bet just having you there was enough to save her.
Do you really think so?
Yes, I do. Besides, I think there's a limit to what a child can do. My feeling that you're a charming person, Harumi, hasn't changed.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Still, if you're anxious, I'll spend 24 hours passionately explaining all your charms.
Please spare me. We'd both lose sleep. A month later, Omoi visited our company for a meeting.
Oh, I'm going to the restroom, so you don't need to see me out further. Given your abilities, other tasks probably take you a long time, so you wouldn't want to waste any, right?
After the meeting, Omoi headed straight for the restroom, still making his usual sarcastic remarks, and then...
Oh, Harumi, there you are.
Vice President, is something wrong?
No, it's not about work. I was wondering if you were busy tonight, Harumi.
Let's see. I don't have any particular plans.
Really? Then, how about dinner together tonight? I found a great place.
Sounds good, definitely. Since I opened up about my past, the Vice President and I had grown closer, and she had invited me out to eat several times. The peaceful time spent with the Vice President felt comfortable, so I agreed as usual, but...
What? Why is that incompetent loser with a beautiful Vice President?
Returning from the restroom, Omoi witnessed the scene, and his eyes filled with envy. By the way, what kind of restaurant are we going to tonight? After work that day, as planned, the Vice President and I were walking together.
It's a Western-style restaurant I found recently. It's famous on social media for being delicious. Actually, the two co-owners apparently just got married recently.
Just as we were having that conversation, it happened.
Well, if it isn't Vice President Kira and Harumi?
Omoi. Was it a coincidence, or had he been following us? Omoi rushed over with a creepy smile.
Whoa! I didn't expect to run into you here. Are you heading out for a meal or somewhere?
Yes, well...
Really? In that case, may I join you? I'd really like to get to know you better.
No, I was planning on deepening my connection with my employee today.
Don't say that. I've been wanting to talk more with you, Vice President Kira.
Omoi, let's arrange another opportunity for that. Perhaps when others from your company can join us. I'm sorry, but we'll have to excuse ourselves for today. I stepped between them, shielding the Vice President from Omoi's advances. Perhaps he didn't like that, as the shape of Omoi's smile changed.
So today's meal is about educating the incompetent employee? You have it tough too, Vice President Kira.
Excuse me?
Harumi and I worked together at our previous job, and he was an employee who could only be trusted with sales administration. I bet he's causing a lot of trouble for your company too.
Harumi is an excellent employee, and besides, sales administration is a perfectly respectable job. Also, I heard his performance was among the top when he worked as a salesman.
Even those were fabricated results. The proof is that he couldn't continue working as a salesman. Oh, or perhaps he's achieving excellent results through dishonest means at your company too? You should investigate his activities more closely.
He spoke as if concerned, but his expression clearly showed his contempt for me. Just as I was about to finally retort, the Vice President spoke first.
So, how long do I have to listen to your delusions? He became a sales administrator to help us start our company.
What? Help start a company?
Sales administration at Kaku Health Foods allowed for remote work, you see. I wanted a work style with more flexible hours, so I requested it from the sales manager.
No! Why would an incompetent guy like you do something like that?
That perception of him being incompetent is mistaken. Harumi's market analysis skills are considerable, both before and after starting the company. He helped us immensely. It's no exaggeration to say that Shina HC Market wouldn't have developed without Harumi. Looking down on him like that is tantamount to insulting Shina HC Market. Are you prepared for the consequences?
That's... Wait a minute. I can't just believe something like that. Besides, why would this guy help complete strangers start a company?
Because we're not complete strangers. President? What are you doing here? I got a tip from one of our employees that the vice president was sneaking off to go on a date with Harumi again.
Oh my, President. So, you came to check up on us. Your love is quite intense, isn't it? I told you before. Keep acting like this and don't blame me when Harumi gets tired of you.
Hey, both of you! This isn't time for that kind of talk. Then clearing his throat with a cough, the president turned to face Omoi. Regarding what was said earlier, what the vice president and my brother stated is true.
Brother? You don't mean...
Yes, I've only told those close to me. But he, Yuzuru Harumi, is my older brother.
But your last names?
Our parents divorced, I took our father's last name, and my brother took our mother's. Yes, my family became a single-parent household because my parents divorced.
Riichi, what is the meaning of this test result? Yuzuru always gets a perfect score or close to it.
Wait, Mom. Maybe he just wasn't feeling well on the test day. I'll help Riichi study, so please stop being so angry. Before the divorce, Mom was harsh on the president, Riichi. At the time, it had come out that Dad was having an affair, and apparently seeing Riichi, who looked just like him, filled her with anger she couldn't control.
I'm sorry, Riichi.
Yeah, it's okay. What should I do? At this rate, our family will fall apart. After those heavy days, the divorce was finalized 20 years ago, but...
I'm sorry. It's due to my shortcomings as a mother.
I feared that, if things continued like this, I might end up hurting Riichi physically. Due to that fear, Mom couldn't take custody of Riichi. Instead, she gave child support payments to our paternal grandparents and asked them to raise him. Instantly, after Dad paid Mom alimony and child support in a lump sum, he died in a traffic accident during a trip with his mistress. Riichi! As Riichi looked at me blankly, I took something out of my bag. Here, take this. It's your favorite milk tea. Big brother, I'll definitely come see you again. And if you're ever in trouble, I'll always be there to help. So let's talk about fun things next time we meet. I'll gather some interesting stories too, so don't you forget, Riichi. Yeah. A few years after the divorce, my brother really did come to see me, bring my favorite carton of milk tea. Besides my grandparents, my brother was the only one who truly listened to my worries. Even after we grew up, he mediated between Mom and me, and we reconciled a few years ago. My brother is that kind of family-oriented, loyal, and patient person. I don't know if you were former colleagues or what, but could you please refrain from talking about my brother as if you know him, just because you spent a few years together. Thanks, Riichi. But let me correct one thing. I'm not really that great of a person. I opened my mouth, letting out my own flaws. Strangely, my heart didn't feel heavy. Honestly, I never accept being separated from you. Deep down, I was always blaming Mom, wondering why she was so hard on you. That's why I couldn't truly empathize with Mom. I'm sorry. If I had been able to soothe Mom's heart, maybe I could have helped you to reconcile sooner. No, it's okay, brother. Mom and I probably needed that much time to reconcile. Riichi, it's late to say this, but seeing you grow up so well fills me with emotion. Although, maybe because of his memories with Mom, Riichi becoming somewhat distrustful of women was unexpected. By the way, the reason Riichi started the company with the vice president was... Not just because of her intelligence, but also significantly because she didn't see Richie as a potential romantic partner. Unable to bear the warm atmosphere between us, Omoi spoke hesitantly.
I apologize for what I said earlier. I had no idea that Harumi was President Shin's old brother. I just meant it as a light joke. So please, could you just let it go?
Why would I let it go? I will report this incident properly to your company. I intend to settle for a change of representative. But depending on your company's response, please be aware that we are also considering reviewing the contract.
No!
Of course. How dare you react like that after insulting the person I care about so much?
Huh? What did you just say?
I said I love Harumi. I will never be attracted to you, so please don't ever make those creepy advances again.
No way! I lost to Harumi?
Vice President? That's the first I'm hearing of this too.
Well, that's because it's the first time I've said it. I'd be happy if you'd seriously consider it from now on.
While we were talking, Richie walked over to Omoi, who had collapsed to his knees in shock. You're lucky. You know, lucky my brother is kind. If it were up to me, I'd make you suffer days more agonizing than death itself. Well, I probably wouldn't do that now, since my brother will likely hate me for this. But if you cause my brother any more trouble over pointless things, I won't show any mercy.
Ick!
Afterward, a formal complaint came from Shina HC Market, and Omoi was removed as the representative for our company. Furthermore, as a result of an internal investigation at Sukoyaka HF, it was discovered that he had been harsh towards employees in the General Affairs and Sales Administration departments, leading to his transfer to a dead-end department.
I folded them all in half.
What is this? They're all crooked, not folded neatly at all. Whatever. Now shred all of these.
Huh? If you're going to share them, then what was the point of folding them?
What? Are you complaining to me after I went out of my way to find work even you can do?
No, not at all.
He was forced to endlessly perform tasks with no apparent meaning or purpose. Living days where he's faced with the choice of either breaking down mentally or resigning. Mom, this is Tsumugi Kira. She's the vice president at Richi's company. As for me, I started dating the vice president Tsumugi. I'm in, and we soon got engaged. Today, we came to my family home for introductions. By the way, Richie and Mom didn't immediately resolve their issues, but they are still gradually closing the distance between them.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Tsumugi Kira.
It's nice to meet you too, Tsumugi. Please take good care of Yuzuru.
Kira-senpai, if you ever make my brother suffer, I'll never forgive you.
Yuzuru? Richi? I caused you both so much trouble. I'm truly sorry.
It's fine, really. If you think about it, it was Dad's fault for having an affair in the first place. But if I had lived with you all along, Mom, I probably wouldn't feel this way. Because we decisively kept our distance and took over 10 years. I think we were able to come together. Well, since Richie says so, maybe you don't need to apologize anymore. From now on, just do the things for Richie that you couldn't do as a mother before. Worked in sales admin, parents divorced, raised in a single-parent home, taken in by grandparents. Just looking at those facts alone doesn't reveal a person's true nature. We shouldn't judge people based solely on one aspect. But understand that everyone carries their own life story and is doing their best to live within it.
What's this? Only 50,000 yen in savings? What's the meaning of this?
Huh? That's my bank book. Did you look at it without asking? I'm Shinji Iwata, a 33-year-old who just had his bank book looked at by my girlfriend, Shoko Mitazono. We recently started dating, and today she said she wanted to have a home date, so I agreed. But it turns out her real purpose was to check my bank book.
So, does that mean the watch you wore to the singles party was fake too? And the suit just looks expensive but isn't?
It's not fake. Both were purchased at the official store, and I even have the receipts.
Forging receipts is easy. So you have been fooling women like this all along, haven't you?
The reason Shoko is complaining is the low balance in my bank book. So it was all about the money. I met Shoko at a singles party my friend invited me to. Alright, with this new suit and branded watch, all the women's eyes will be on us. You think so? Maybe I'm trying too hard, and they'll be put off instead. As long as we are showing off our best, it's fine. We are the best, man. He's Yu Okita, my middle school classmate and the most positive thinker I know. Because of that, he can be overly confident, but I really admire his great communication skills.
Nice to meet you two. You guys are so stylish. Mind if we chat?
Of course, I'm Yu, and this is my friend Shinji. That's when Shoko approached us right after we entered the venue. Shoko was great at getting people excited, and we quickly hit it off, exchanging contact info. Though I couldn't help but notice her focus on our watches, Yu seemed thrilled, calling it a big success. Does Shoko seem more interested in us, or is it just me overthinking things? After several exchanges and 2 casual tea dates, Shoko confessed her feelings, and we started dating. But my bad feeling turned out to be spot on.
Aw, look at this! A brand name couple's outfit. Isn't it so cute? Matching outfits are great, right?
That's a bit pricey to decide on immediately.
What? So stingy, stingy, stingy! This is the one I want. There's no other choice for me but this.
Shoko had a penchant for brand name goods and started asking for expensive gifts on our first date. This isn't going to work out. I'll meet her once more to tell her it's over. So, for the second date, I reluctantly brought her to my place, and she ended up snooping through my bank book, which brings us here.
We're breaking up. Wasting my time on a broke guy like you infuriates me.
I see.
Goodbye. Don't you dare contact me again.
I actually use a different bank book for my main account. Oh well. She snooped through my bank book and only saw me for my money. No point explaining anything to her, and I'm not obligated to either. And so, I broke up with my money-driven girlfriend. But soon after, a new chapter began for me. After finishing my daily run for self-improvement, I came back home to find a woman I didn't know ringing my doorbell. There was a woman at my door, a complete stranger. I don't recognize her. Who could she be? Excuse me, is there something you need? This is my apartment.
Oh, sorry for the sudden visit. I must have startled you. I'm Marin Ueno. I just moved in next door. Nice to meet you.
The cheerful greeting came from my new neighbor. From our brief chat, she struck me as polite and kind. After chatting for a while, I thought it was time to wrap it up. If you ever need help, don't hesitate to ask.
Thanks. I'll take you up on that offer.
Huh? Wait, how did it turn into that? You're way too trusting. Well, she seems like a slightly airheaded person, but I can't seem to dislike her. There's something charming about her. And so, I found myself unexpectedly close to her from our very first meeting. From then on, we started exchanging casual conversations whenever we met.
The kitchen light went out just a few days after I moved in, and I had no idea what to do.
Since we shared the same neighborhood, we often ran into each other by chance. I started looking forward to seeing her. Oh, you'll need to check the wattage and base size of the bulb. The product number can help you find a replacement. If you prefer bridal lighting, you could use this chance to try something different.
Wow, Shinji, you're so knowledgeable.
Too close, too close! Well, I've been living alone for a long time, so...
That's so reassuring. Huh? Are you okay? Your face looks a little red.
No, I'm fine.
You're so funny, Shinji.
A few days later, she asked me to help replace her kitchen bulb, so I visited her place. Why is being in a woman's house so nerve-wracking?
Oh, this is just the brightness I wanted. Thank you so much.
Oh, it's nothing. If you need help with anything else, just let me know.
Really? Anything at all?
Muddy looked up at me with bashful eyes, and it brought back memories that made me a bit wary.
Could I ask you to replace light bulbs for me in the future too? Like tomorrow?
Huh? Sure, but light bulbs don't usually burn out that often.
Oh, wait, can I rephrase that?
Her requests weren't about luxury goods. I couldn't help but smile at her endearing honestly. A little clumsy yet charming, she easily won me over. It didn't take long for us to start dating. Spying on a boyfriend's bank book during a home date? That's terrifying. One day, you and I headed to a brand name store to make a special purchase. Since we were both busy, this was the first time we had met since the singles party, and you seemed upset about what had happened. Well, it's all in the past now. I'm happy with my current girlfriend, so I've moved on. That's great to hear. Honestly, I felt a little responsible for inviting you to that party and all. I'm glad to see you happy now. He's a guy who acts on impulse, but you truly looks out for me. This isn't your fault. I brought this on myself by not seeing things clearly. Thanks for worrying about me, you. I'll treat you to dinner today, you said, putting his arm around my shoulders. That's when it happened.
Well, well. Isn't it Shinji the Pretender?
Long time no see. Goodbye.
Wait! Don't leave so soon. I still think of you as a friend, you know?
Feeling the anger radiating from you, I signaled him to calm down. Unfortunately, I don't feel the same way. I have an important purchase to make today, so please don't get in my way.
Oh? What are you buying? Wait, is it this new love accessories bag?
Shoko, or should I say Mitazono-san, grins and lifts her brand name bag in a boastful manner.
Every girl is dying to have one. If you got it as a present, she would definitely be popular.
That's the new bag?
That's right. But there were only 30 available, and they're already sold out. My boyfriend got it for me through his connections. But Shinji, it's probably a bit out of your league, huh? 5,000 yen isn't gonna cut it.
Hey, enough already! If you're going to keep insulting my friend like this, I can't just stand by and watch. You, clearly at his limit, glares at Mitazono-san and speaks in a low, sharp voice. I get the appeal of brand name stuff, sure. But maybe you're overcompensating because you're insecure?
What? That's ridiculous. Don't mock me.
You're the one who started this. Honestly, you're wasting those bags. I feel bad for them. You, it's okay. I can handle this. You don't have to get so worked up.
Shinji, you get it. If you had more money, maybe we could have stayed together. Here, I'll give you my boyfriend's business card. He deals with all kinds of luxury brands. Check out his site.
She shoved the business card into my hand. The more I learned about her, the more unbelievable she seemed.
Well, I've got more shopping to do. See you around.
Mitazono Shoko walked away, but not before you came close to flipping her off. Thanks to you. You getting so angry for me helped me keep my cool. What kind of friend would I be if I let her talk to you like that? Giving you her boyfriend's card too? What a piece of work. As you speaks, I finally glance at the business card in my hand. This. I study the card for a moment before slipping it into my pocket.
I'm home. Oh, I'm so tired. Wait, Shinji, why are you in my apartment? Oh, were you waiting here with a spare key because you missed me? Cute!
This is my apartment.
Huh? All right. Well, I'm home, Shinji.
Later that night, Marin returned from work, her expressions shifting rapidly as she hugged me. Marin is as natural as ever. Her presence completely erased the bad taste left from earlier.
Huh? Were you working, Shinji?
Oh yeah, just doing some research. Actually, I was hoping to ask you something.
Shinji, you're so cool when you're working.
What? Thanks? But that's not really the question. This must be what they call a sixth sense. With that, I decided to ask Marin what had been on my mind.
This place is amazing. I can't believe I get to eat somewhere like this with you, Shinji.
A few days later, Marin and I visited a high-end restaurant. She glanced around the room, lowering her voice exaggeratedly, likely trying to be considerate of others. Marin, it's okay to speak normally here. Today marked our first anniversary as a couple. For me, it was also a day to take a big step forward. Marin, will you accept this?
Wait, is this what I think it is?
It was a proposal ring I bought the day you and I ran into Shoko. I had carefully measured her ring size and asked about her preferences without tipping her off. Marin, I cherish you with all my heart, so please marry me.
Shinji! I can't believe it's you.
Why does she always appear at the worst times?
Wow, what a coincidence. My boyfriend and I are having dinner here. He always takes me to the nicest places.
Shoko speaks loudly, completely out of place in the elegant setting. I wish she would disappear. Wait, her boyfriend?
Excuse me, but who are you? Oh, I'm so embarrassed, but I'm his ex-girlfriend. I see, but honestly, I think your behavior is much more embarrassing.
Marin's innocent curiosity infuriated Shoko.
Like I said, I was his ex. I can't believe I ever dated a guy this poor. A poor man? I wonder who might that be. Don't play dumb. Stop acting so naive, it's irritating.
Mitazono-san, why don't you take a seat? You're disturbing the other customers, and I believe you have someone waiting.
Oh, come on. You can still call me Shoko, just like before. And I'm only being helpful. If you're considering marrying him, you should think twice. This guy's bank balance is 5,000 yen. If you marry him, you'll only suffer.
How much longer will she keep tracking up the past and insulting me? I had had enough, but before I could speak...
That's fine. I'll support him. Shinji, I'll make you happy. Let's have lots of delicious meals together every day.
Marin, I was trying to propose to you.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Realizing what she said, Marin panicked and apologized profusely. Her charm was undeniable.
Are you serious? Do you even know how hard it is to support someone?
As Shoko's frustration grows, Marin and I laugh it off together.
Brand watches and suits won't lead you to anything good. Thank you for your concern, but I assure you I'm perfectly capable of supporting him.
Marin's unwavering response left Shoko at a loss for words. Then Marin pulled out her business card holder and handed Shoko a card.
I run a company called Love Accessories. Huh? No way.
By some twist of fate, the woman I fell in love with, Marin Ueno, is the CEO of Love Accessories. Even I was shocked when I found out after we started dating.
The bag you're holding looks like it's from Love Accessories, so you must know about us, right? Well, what do you mean looks like? I'm a huge fan of Love Accessories. Thank you for your support. However, that bag is a counterfeit. Huh? That's impossible. My boyfriend gave it to me as a gift. Please check the inside of the handle. If it's authentic, there should be a small M engraving inside the handle, along with the serial number. The engraving and embossing are patented, so counterfeiting them is nearly impossible. It's there!
Clinging to false hope, Mitazono-san frantically searches for proof of authenticity.
way. It can't be. He said... Judging by your reaction, the engraving isn't there. I'm sorry to say, but that's a counterfeit.
Hearing this, Mitazono-san is utterly shocked, unable to hide her distress. Looks like your boyfriend deceived you.
Shut up. You're the one who tricked me first. You showed off fake brand items when we met.
Listen, enough with the ridiculous accusations. Let me clarify something. At this point, I can't let this misunderstanding go unaddressed. The bank book with the 5,000 yen balance you saw was from when I saved up my allowance in high school. I have a different account for my regular savings, and I do have significant funds.
What?
After a year, I could finally tell her the truth. Mitazono-san was stunned, while Marin looked overjoyed.
Oh, that's such a relief. I was so worried, you know. Of course, Shinji is the CEO of Love Online Shop. You'd have more than that, right? What? You mean that famous online shop known for low shipping fees and international products?
Oh, so you've heard of it. That's an honor.
Why didn't you say anything back then?
I had no reason to tell someone who only saw me for my money. Besides, the condo I live in isn't one a person with only 5,000 yen could afford. You were the one who invaded my privacy, saw my bank account, and jumped to conclusions.
So, I let such a prime catch slip away?
Oh, by the way, I looked into your boyfriend's shop. Something didn't sit right with me. I bought a brand name product from his site, and it was confirmed to be counterfeit by both my company's experts and the police. Her boyfriend, Mamoru Kaneda, is the supposed owner of a shop dealing in branded goods. In reality, he's a criminal selling counterfeit bags and wallets disguised as high-end products.
No, this can't be. He said he was having dinner with me tonight.
She checks the time on her watch and realizes the meeting time has long passed. Kaneda-san won't be joining you. He's likely being interrogated by the police right now.
No way. Then everything he gave me was fake?
Most likely. Marin confirmed there's no record of any transactions with this shop. That's what caught my attention when you handed me his business card that day. Looking back, my gut instinct was probably triggered by something off about the bag Shoko flaunted. After purchasing a few items from his site, it became clear they were all counterfeit. I think that should settle it.
You're...
Standing before us, smiling warmly, was my best friend Yu, dressed in his chef's attire. Hello, Shoko Mitazono. Yu is the owner and head chef of this high-end restaurant. While Marin and I caused a commotion, he had already apologized to the other patrons and served them complimentary desserts. You are no longer welcome at this establishment. We will also require payment for today's cancellation fees.
No?
Mitazono Shoko is expelled from the restaurant, while Marin and I unexpectedly receive praise from the other patrons.
You two were amazing. That was quite the show. Bravo.
With warm smiles and words of encouragement, Marin and I bowed her thanks and resumed her private dinner. Afterward, Mamoru Kaneda was arrested. He faced charges of copyright and trademark infringement, violating unfair competition laws, and fraud. Naturally, his relationship with Mitazono Shoko ended. She had been completely duped by the con artist.
The world is full of fakes anyway.
Lacking the means to buy genuine luxury items, she gave up her obsession with appearances and became a recluse. Hey, Marin, there's something I want to say. Is that okay?
What is it? Wait, is this a proposal?
Yes, I never got to say it properly that day. Marin Ueno, will you marry me? Even so, Marin looked overjoyed, as if it were the first time. In a world overflowing with things, it can be hard to tell what's genuine and what's fake. But wrongdoing will always come to light. The truly genuine will always prevail.
Even if my bank balance were to run dry, I vow to love you forever.
What kind of vow is that? And so, I believe that from now on, our lives will be filled with genuine love.